Hello Twin Flames, welcome to my channel and welcome to a daily energy check. Thank you for being here and let's get started with the reading right away. Today we're going to do the classic spread, but the oracle message is going to be from the Angels and Ancestors deck. So I know a lot of you love this deck, so let's see what's going on with those twins, and yeah, we'll do our usual spread with the questions of the current energy, answer to an additional question on what we need to know about the journey, and then at the end we'll see how each of the twins are now seeing the connection. And looks like we got our first card, so I'm just gonna quickly pick it up. Divine Feminines, your card is the Knight. Be brave and honest. So this is like that embodiment of strength card energy, where being honest is like one of the bravest things you can do in life, whether it's about yourself or about, you know, the world around you. Being able to express yourself authentically, and I don't mean being rude, I don't mean putting down other people, right, but in an integrated way, right, but still keeping that authenticity present, not pretending, not creating cover stories, not complying with other people's expectations, not people pleasing, right? Like being your most authentic self, whatever that is, however uncomfortable it can make other people, right? This takes a lot of courage, so much. Oh my God. And this is something that people spend decades working on, even those who have some consciousness and some knowledge of where they're at and what is the blockage or what is the fear. And don't even get me started on people who have no idea and just continue digging their heels into the situation. Oh, by the way, you're seeing a little bit of my humidifier in the corner. I'll just keep it going. I don't think it bothers anyone, but I'm in Sedona and it's so dry here. Like, I can't even tell you. And I keep looking for I definitely brought moisturizer, like a lip balm for my lips. Like, that's my biggest issue right now. And I can't find it, so it's like, ugh. But anyway, yeah, it's super dry outside, and it's actually dry inside as well because I have AC going on like pretty much at all times because it's more than 100 degrees outside, so need to humidify the air at least somehow. On that note, for masculines, we have the Animal Guardian card. Trust your instincts. Very interesting. Today we have a flip of energy. So feminines are embracing their divine masculine energy, and masculines are embracing divine feminine energy. And all of us have both, just in a little bit different proportion. Yeah, so, you know, animals are, like, we can learn so much from animals on their instincts and how they're making decisions. Think about it, especially if you have a pet. And it's more or less intelligent pet. I'm not necessarily talking about fish, although fish are smarter than they seem, but I'm talking about, you know, cats, dogs, I don't know, even chinchillas, like you name it, right? Animals, they're so intelligent just around us, right? And it's very interesting to observe their behaviors, right? And this is basically talking about that, but because a lot of us will be like, I'm not sure what you're talking about. This is talking about the instincts, because animals trust their instincts. Their instincts are what drives them in life. Like, that's their driving force anywhere with anything. Okay, let's see what we have as the main read. Please don't forget to like the video. I know I've been a little disorderly with the times of reads, but it's mostly because of travel and because I'm in a different time zone. I'm in MST time zone right now and we'll be here for 2 weeks. I'll do my best to at least pre-record the readings or record them in the morning before I start my day. I mean, it's just a new habit for me to build, but that's what I'm aiming to do so that you guys can have those readings ready and fresh at the time that you're used to seeing them. But yeah, it took me a few days to figure things out. Plus, I had a friend visiting with me, and there's a lot going on. I mean, Sedona is definitely always bringing out some strong energies from within us, right? That's what happened to me and my friend as well. And there are so many more adventures around it, but I'm not gonna go into that here. Eight of Wands, bottom of the deck. For the clarify, and the main deck had the sun at the bottom of the deck. There's some kind of strong down, and the sun to me is the solstice energy more than anything else. We have solstice just a couple of days away from us. The next reading I'm going to record is going to be the solstice reading, so watch out for that. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to that. And there's a good chance that I'm going to do zodiac messages, so there will be specific messages for each zodiac sign. The solstice is just around the corner. The energy is so strong, right? Utilize it, right? Get the answers to the questions that you have. Send out the messages that you have for the world, for your guides, for your ancestors, for whoever you're sending this to. This is an amazing portal to use. Speaking of which, for the feminines, the energy is Nine of Wands clarified by Three of Wands. Yeah, we set out the intentions, and then we start thinking and overthinking and doubting. Is it going to happen for me? Am I ready? Do I know enough? Am I enough? Depends on what you're wishing for or what you set intentions for. First of all, remember that intentions do not equal wishes. You're supposed to start taking actions. If you're just standing and waiting and doubting, you're going to be waiting for a while. Right? But more than anything, it's important to trust that if you set your intentions with a pure heart, that's like the main thing, and that's what's going to get you to where you want to be, to what you want to get. And then it's important to trust the process, to surrender, to trust that the divine, that the universe are going to bring you what you're looking for, even if it's not exactly in the way that you expect, even if it's not at the time that you expect. But trust that everything is happening at the divine timing, right? And it still means you continue doing what you know to do. But it's like, don't put too much pressure on the situation, on yourself, on anybody else involved. Be more in a more playful energy. That always gets you to the places you want to be much sooner. For masculines, the energy is Seven of Cups clarified by Page of Pentacles. Masculine, so it seems like something's coming, but you know what it is and you're trying to guess. It's a very interesting game. Don't guess. Trust your instincts. That's as bluntly as I can put it, but that's what it is, right? And as much as you're trying to prepare, you're trying to get yourself ready and whether it's a fight or a victory, to be ready for what comes. But at the moment, the Spirit says that it's impossible for you to predict what is going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen, and this is by design, right? And it's for you to breathe out and trust the instinct and go with that flow. Listen to your heart. Tune in within your meditation. Right? And that's how you choose, not by overthinking and just like trying to strategize, which is going to be the best choice. How can I prepare that I can be ready for any outcome, right? Like that's what, gets most of us. Wow. Additional question for today. The Hanged Man clarified by Strengths. Very fiery energy. Again, very much like bursting, screaming the solstice to me personally, because solstice is also in the solar energy, is also about healing, and you can see that solar plexus color here in the Handmaid, right? A lot of times when we change our position, when we see the situation through someone else's eyes, the healing can begin where it was blocked for some reason before, right? And this is that courage that we actually spoke about a little bit, right? Courage is not in the bravado, not in being overconfident or arrogant, right? It's about compassion, and compassion to yourself and to everybody around you, including nature, animals, and people, of course, right? So that could also be, if you feel like it's been a while since you had that compassionate connection to someone in your life, maybe it's time to take a quick break and refocus and see what else is going on around you. There's definitely something to admire and to show compassion to. What do the feminists know about it? Two of Wands, King of Pentacles. Yeah, make your choices wisely, right? The King of Pentacles never rushes with a decision. They don't make it out of emotion, out of momentary weakness, right? They, like, it's a very practical card. There's definitely a measure of calculation here, but it's also about taking it at a slow pace, not rushing yourself, because you know that the right things are gonna show up, the right business partners are gonna show up, the right life partner is gonna show up, right? It's like having that inner center and confidence, but in a good integrated way, where you don't need to worry, where you don't feel needy. You know that what is yours is gonna come into your life. Very powerful. For masculines, wow, 6 of Wands and the Lovers. What could that mean? Wow, love transforms you, divine masculine. Whether it's with your divine feminine or somebody else that you're close with, doesn't have to be romantic love, by the way. But whoever is that special someone in your life that brings out the best in you and lets you connect to your heart, they're making you a better person in every area of your life. That's the truth of it. And as much as a lot of times we also have this notion, that stereotype that love makes us weak, that emotions are just for the weak, or for the feminine energy, not for the masculine, but feminines bring that out in you. And this is what's causing you to really step into your light and step and shine in your life. How beautiful is that? So show appreciation for that love that you have, right? Maybe contact that person, let them know how special they are in your life. How the feminine see the connection at this point? Another King of Pentacles, and now with a Tower. So feminines have some kind of epiphany on what the success is like for divine masculines, and they're learning something surprising for themselves. And for some of you, it could be something negative, like, oh, apparently they are okay to take advantage of people's weaknesses or weak moments to make money. Or for others, it will be something positive, like they actually, I don't know, donate 20% of their income to charity, right? And you never knew that about them, that they had it in them, that was one of their qualities. But whatever it is making them align more with your vision of your life partner. So beautiful downloads are coming in. And if you get this message telepathically or, you know, as a download, trust it, it's true. This is your confirmation. How the masculine see in the connection. We see Ace of Wands clarified by King of Swords. So masculines definitely feel more in touch with the energy field, with the moment, with everything. But a lot of times they still stop themselves and their rational mind takes over. The moment takes over the, what's it called? Takes over the energy really that they're feeling. It's like the download is coming in and then they're like, no, but I can't do that right now. Or like, oh, no, this person, my person is not gonna understand that, right? Maybe like I want to share something very intimate, very personal. It's like, no, I don't think they will see it the right way. And yeah, so there is this inner conflict right now because of trying to be. Actually, that's the point, right? Trying to be the best version of themselves in the eyes of the feminine, but like very polished version, which is not really an authentic version. So divine masculines watching, this fire in the third eye chakra is exactly where you need to go and what you need to connect to see what makes sense, you know, where you are, the real you, and be brave to share that with your feminine and trust your instinct on that, because that's also the instinct part, the chakra, right, that connects us to our intuition, to our instincts. Trust the intuition rather than the logical, rational chain of thought. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I love you all, and I'll be back with more readings very, very soon.